It doesn't matter. That's where his family went. That's how they worship this God who is the creator of the ends of the earth. It is this God whose Holy Spirit, who's comes around. I hope that you experience that. If not, I hope it's soon. But you simply pray to God and say, oh God, surround me with your love. I bet you probably don't remember late at night, one night, when you may have been in the hospital or at home, sick in bed, and you said, oh God, come and help me, and God's presence was with you. There certainly had to be times in your life when you were holding your child, didn't know what to do, but say, oh God, just help me make it to the morning. Be with my child. And you felt God's presence right there. A sense of serenity that you got nowhere else. That's God. That's what Paul was trying to say to the world. We are not to be judging others. We simply come to God. We all have different, we do not to judge each other. We all have different faces, different ways to approach. Your approach may not be the same as mine, even though I think mine is the best. But that's for me. Even though in my head, Jesus was a Methodist. I'm sure others thought something else. But that God is our God. And the phases that God looks down upon his family is amazing. They're not all white folk. They're not black. They're kind of a mixture. It isn't my family. I don't know about your family. We are a mixture of everything, but I'm related. And I would fight to the death. Oh, I know where they're wrong. I know where their blemishes are. I know where they've gone astray. I can remember every sin they committed in my family, and yet I'll fight to the death because I love them, and to lift them up and say, that is my sister. That is my brother. We'll deal with each other because, see, we love each other. We'll deal with the things that we have to deal with. Don't let you come in here and say that that child is ugly. My grandmother said not one of her grandchildren are ugly, and I believe it. Now she looks at Teresa and Joanne and John in a different way than I would look at them, but she sees them as beautiful people because they are a part of her family. God would look down upon us and see the same. You are a child of God. Now the world, if you've been reading the paper, if you've been watching TV, the world is still hungering and thirsting for God. The world is still at pain. We're still at war. We're at war with each other. We're at war with each nation. We're still at that point. Until we all come to some final agreement that this is our God, our Creator, and we are part of the same family. That is what's going to make us well. That's going to make us whole. That's what I'm looking for in my own life. To be whole. To be whole. To be able, the mental and spiritual and the physical part of me will come to know love God. And God will come upon me and love me. And I will feel whole and proud with my head erect that no one can knock me down. That's what I want to give every man, woman, and child, every youth, to go into the world, to go off to college, wherever they may be, to seek their life, to live out the vision that God has given them, but to know that they are God's people. That they are created in the image of God. And friends, if you are God's child, you can do anything you want to do. Anything is possible with God. And if we have faith in God, it can happen. We have to believe that it can happen. Abraham had to believe, even 100 years old, that it could happen, that he could have a child. And Sarah, she had to believe, even though she was up in her 90s. She had to believe that. And so, their belief in God began this religion, this nation of faith, believers of God. And that this family did begin to grow, and it was numerous, many nations of the faith and belief that he professed to those around him, beginning with himself and to his family. Dear friends, to the world, there is a God, only one God. Can you imagine plaque that he got from some people. Me and my family, we only will worship this God. We believe that he will lead us. Now, don't get it wrong that there are not rules and regulations. God gave them the Ten Commandments. Why? We need something to live by that we might live in community. Well, if you want to live in community, love me. Worship me. Don't covet, don't steal, don't lie, honor mothers and fathers. You know the Ten Commandments, do you not? It's a guide map. It's not rules and regulations. It's a guide map to live. So stop beating each other over the head, deciding which sin is worse than another. If we sin against God, it's a sin. If we sin against our brother or sister, it's still a sin, no matter what it is. And we should be ashamed. We should want some reconciliation because we come from the same family. We are brothers and sisters because we have the same God, the same brother, Jesus Christ, and the same Spirit that might flow in and out our bodies. How many times did Jesus say to numerous people, your faith has made you well. Your faith has healed your body. Your faith will give you a vision that the rest of the world cannot see right now, but you can count on God every step of the way. God will help you be the best man you can be, the best woman you can be. If you ask God to be with you in a marriage, God will help you be the best couple, the best parent. And if we are a child of a parent, and I assume we all are, we would be here, that would be the best child we can be. Let us pray. Almighty God, we owe you so much. Sometimes we, human beings, we want to take the center stage. We act like we created everything. We act like we have everything that we need. We act like we know it all. And yet at the end of the day, we fall down on our knees and realize how inadequate we are all by ourselves. But if we can connect to our very roots, our very creation, you begin to see that we are created in your image of love and grace and forgiveness. And that this relationship is the most powerful one that we possess. May it be so with us. May it be so in our hearing in this congregation. And, O Lord, those among us who may not yet know, all we have to do is surrender ourselves. Give ourselves to Christ, that Christ may enter in. And Christ will lead us to God, to the very heart of God. And then worship will be different. Our ministry to the world will be different. We will be energized and excited about all the possibilities. And that when we dream dreams, they're not just to be thrown on the heap pile, but dreams that may one day get wings and fly to change a world, to change a life. Be with us as we've gathered in thy name on this Sabbath day. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen and amen.